Well, hello again there, my good friends. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. I hope you're all keeping well, fit and healthy, which is the main thing. I have to change things around a little for a few days, and I'm going to tell you why. But there's still going to be three GGs during this video. I'm still going to do 3 a day, so I have 3 for tomorrow, 3 good ones. Now, I've spent the last 16 months trying different stuff on YouTube. Now listen to this till the end, please, because it's very important to me. And the last 70 or 80 videos I've made seem to be after working to try and get my channel monetized. Now I have to be very careful the words I choose in this, because for some reason I was wondering all week why I could not turn on ads on my video. Just little short ads, skippable ads at the start. And I couldn't contact YouTube. I couldn't contact Google AdSense. I think, what are they called again? YPP. So I just couldn't figure out how to turn on the ads and make a few bob. So I went on to that Copilot, whatever you call it, on the laptop. ChatGPT, I can't think of what it's called. ChatGPT, something like that. And I asked them why couldn't I turn on adverts on my channel, because I'm after being accepted last Monday with the YouTube Partner Program. That's YPP, YouTube Partner Program. Like I've been saying, I've been trying with 16 months, different things, different videos, and the LGGs, thanks to you people, kind of gave me the amount of watch hours I needed and everything. So I thought I was off and flying, like, you know, you might get something at the end of the month. You might get something, and when you're living on benefits, like, you know, it's hard. But 3 minutes 40 in, Lingfield looks good tomorrow. I'm just going to throw in one here and there now in this video and see what happens. But I have to be very careful with my headline and my thumbnail. Yeah, Lingfield looks good tomorrow, the 710, number 3. Perfect location. That's number 3, perfect location. Right, you know exactly what I'm on about. 710 at Lingfield. But anyway, when I got through to ChatGPT, they told me that YouTube would not turn on ads on my video. Because, now I find this very strange, because there's hundreds and hundreds of channels on YouTube that does my kind of content. The GGs, you know exactly what I'm on about. I just want to be careful in this video what names I mention. Right? You know what I'm saying. What sport I mention. But apparently when you use the word bet, when you use the word gamble, like gamble responsibly, when you use the word nap, they all affect your channel. I find that hard to believe. With all the channels on YouTube that gives out horses every single day of the week, and they're all making a few quid, like, you know, with monetization they call it. And then there's another tab called Super, which I turned on. I don't even know what it means. There's no way in the world, like I said before, I'm gonna keep making videos, no problem whatsoever, but like I promised, there'd be no such thing as membership or anything like that. But anyway, the 640 at Lingfield looks good tomorrow. I'm just going to try and sneak in 3 a day and see will they view my videos manually. And if I can get sorted, I'll get back to my original content. And just to tell you one thing, I hope some of you had Comanche Brave at 20-1 Saturday. And Roger Bearden's horse as well. Ray Dawson rode him. You know the one I'm on about. They were two nice ones, especially Comanche Brave. Dominic O'Brien. I just had a feeling. I had a feeling about that one. But anyway, yeah, the 640 at Lingfield tomorrow evening, Wednesday. Number 10 looks serious. Rosemary's Rose, number 10. Rosemary's Rose. In the 640. 92. So anyway, I couldn't figure out. I thought it was a little bit unfair actually, after spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours making all those videos. I had to go through 100 and something videos today and change all the titles and take off the thumbnail. With the famous Frankel, and just change it to a thumbnail of myself in the video, in each video. It took me about 6 hours to do that today. I still don't know, is that will that work? I can't see the problem with little words like that in your titles affecting your channel. Words like gamble, bet, nap. It's a bit unfair because everybody mentions that. There's thousands of channels on it. Thousands of channels on YouTube. So I don't know. I didn't want to join the partner, the YouTube partner. YPP. Sorry now, I'm trying to think carefully of what to say. I didn't really want to join him, and until last week I kind of said to myself, and I kind of dropped a hint in a few of my videos to you, my friends, that I might be doing it shortly. if the opportunity pops up. But I think I deserve to make some little thing at the end of each month. For all the hard work that's put in, like, you know, it's not fair. Small YouTubers, I mean, I have one video I made when I started YouTube. I'll give you the third one in a minute for tomorrow, don't worry. And these are 3 good ones. When I started YouTube back in 2016, if you scroll back, you'll see the first video I made. Cutting a bit of firewood out the back garden. I made a horse, we call him. Do you know the horse that holds timber? Well, you cut it with a chainsaw. And it was a one-man job. And it was made out of wood. I made it in about an hour. It cost me about 20 quid. But anyway, the video was only about 7 minutes, 7 or 8 minutes long. Skyrocketed. Now that's the only video I uploaded to YouTube. It has well over 500,000 views at the moment. And then I left it at that. That was 2016. I left it at that. And like I said, I came back last year onto YouTube. Bored, living on my own, wanted something to do. Tried all Elvis videos, tried everything. Just couldn't get the views to get those 3,000 watch hours. But thanks to you I got them. But I've still a hurdle to jump, like I said. I tell you, it's going to be warm in Killarney tomorrow evening. Especially around 6:30. When number 4 is running. 6:30 at Killarney, number 4. Glitter and Glory. Glitter and Glory, 4-1. Now I want you to think of this tomorrow. And we'll see what happens, right? With my video. But this is the way I'm going to make the next few videos and find out what's going on. Little chat. And slip in 3 every day. 710 perfect location. 640 Rosemary's Rose. 6:30 Glitter and Glory. Yeah, that first video went up in the moon, got over a half million views. But like I said, I came back there last year. It was around March or April, and I said I'd give it an go, like on YouTube. I just couldn't get, I didn't know what to do. I was walking up the woods, I was doing everything. Making videos about this, making videos about that. And then I started talking about the GGs probably about 2 months ago now. And I started getting the loves. I started getting the watch hours and the comments and the likes and the subs and all this kind of thing. That's all thanks to you now. People that subscribe to my channel and watch my videos. I just think it's a little unfair. Number one, you can't contact YouTube directly. You used to be able to before, but you can't anymore. And you can't contact Google AdSense. The people that manage your ads and give you a little small few bob at the end of every month. But I think it's a little unfair with those using words in your title. That is exactly, I know that ChatGPT is AI, but the minute you type out something, the second you type out something, they have a big long answer for you straight away. That's weird. It's amazing. It's like it's like they know what you're going to type and they're ready. You know what I mean? They're ready to give you an answer. But I'd like to know from if I could only hear from other channels that talks a little bit about Gigi's racing and that. Does them kind of words affect their channel? Gambling. I mean naps, come on, how could naps, how could that word affect your channel? Because you put it in your headline, naps. Bets. There's 4 or 5 words AI named out. But I've no way to confirm it. So at the moment I think I have 101 videos. And I cannot turn on the ads. There's no option whatsoever to get monetized. Even though I'm joined with the YPP YouTube partner program. I just can't get an answer from anyone. And like I said, when you're surviving on the old benefits every week, it's hard. And again, you have to look. See, I'm the kind of person who looks at the rest of the world more than myself. I have a roof over my head. I have a bit of food every week. The rent is paid for. Electricity, oil, bins, whatever other bills. I can cover all them every week and have a small bit left over. But then I look at other people that have nothing. I've always lived like that. I've always put others before myself. People that are homeless, they've nothing. Do you know what I mean? They haven't even a roof over my head like me. I have my own little 2-bedroom house here now. I'm delighted. I found it hard first. Because I will tell you the story, the proper story of what my ex done to me back in November 22. And I was just thrown out in the street. I'll tell you that full story in another video. And there won't be 3 pics in that video for the next day, so I hope you join me for that video. But I'm just going to have to play it like this for a little while and see what happens. Have an old talking video. 18.5 minutes, I won't go over 20 minutes. Have an old talking video and slip in 3 Gigi's. I have to be so careful what I say. Stupid, I can't figure it out. But I'll throw in 3 for the next day. You know exactly what I'm on about. I'm after giving you 3 for tomorrow. 2 at Lingfield, 1 in Killarney. I think they're good. I think they're very good. But look, I'm not down and out or anything. Don't think for a second. I got a little peed off alright when I found out that those little words in my titles and my description affected my channel. I still can't figure out why that shouldn't happen. It should not happen with thousands of YouTubers with exactly the same content. Use those words and they still make a few bob every month. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens as time goes on. Now whether they look at this video manually, I don't know. But I'm just going to make up a heading in the title. You'll know exactly what I'm on about after a couple of videos. But you'll be still getting 3 a day, and I'm going to keep it at 3 a day for the time being, until I see what happens. So look, that's all I'm going to say, my friends. There's nothing else sad, what's the word I'm looking for? Feel sorry for me kind of video. I'm just trying to explain what's after happening. And I'll try and change it if I can. But I'm going to keep making videos anyway. So keep the chats coming in. You're a great bunch of people, like I always say. And I can't say what I normally say. Please, responsibly, till I find out what's going on. So I'll say good night for now. Sunday night, must be gone 12. Time is not on the phone, no. Yeah, it's 12:30, my God. I'll say good night, or good morning, whatever you want to call it. And I hope you watch this video till the end and you understand exactly what I'm on about. And what I'm trying to do. Sweating like a fake here. Whew. Because you know what I mean, the amount of time put into, imagine the amount of time put into 50 or 60 videos. A lot of work. A lot of work, my friends. So look, good night, God bless. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you tomorrow evening again. Please God. Kenny from Tipperary over and out. God bless you all. Love you all.